Welcome, fellow YouTubers, to another video from Silver Steeler. In this video, I'm going to go over my proof sets. I've divided them up in four. And we start off from 1961 to 1970. And then a gap. I start back up in 92 to 1998 with the silver premier set when they started minting them in 90% silver. Again, that is the $50, quarter, and dime. And then we go from 1999 to 2009, that's your state quarter program. And then from 2010 to 2018, America the Beautiful. The gap there is because I only like to really collect silver, so I'm not much into the Clad series. It's really easy and cheap to pick up, so if I ever decide to one day, I will. But right now, as the name states, it's Silver Steeler. So anyway, I'll be back for segment number 1. Segment 1A. And these are the proof sets from 1961 to 1970. We start off with 61, 62. These are what they call the flat packs. And then Kennedy here starts off the last 90% proof set, 1964. And then the Mint stopped making proof sets for 3 years, but they came out with what they called these Mint sets to make up for the coin collectors that were pretty mad that they stopped making proof sets. So they didn't get struck twice. I guess they had some nice polished dies on them, tried to make them look as good as they could, but... And there's the 66. And again, just only struck once, not really a proof set. And there's the 67. And as you can see, the Mint was having problems deciding what kind of packaging to keep these things in. They were all over the place. And finally, in 1968, the proof sets moved from Philadelphia to San Francisco. And San Francisco's first proof set, that 1968 there. So back into the proof again. There's 68. There's 69. And 1970. So I'll be right back in segment B to show you the reverses. All right, segment B, the reverses. Start right off in 1961. 62. 63, 64, and here's 65. The only silver from 65 on is in the halves, 40%. Everything else is clad. So still had to get them because, you know, they got some silver in them. And as I told you about these special Mint sets before, you know, they are what they are. They're very inexpensive. They're still nice looking coins, but, you know, what we're into are those proof sets. '69 and 1970. So there you go. I'll be back with segment 2. Segment 2. These are the silver premier sets from 1992 to 1998. This is when the U.S. Mint started making proof sets with 90% silver again, and that's why I start here again. So let's look at the 1992. '93. '94. My worst one, the 95, which has got some milk spotting going around, much like the brown Ikes. If you've watched that video, those had a tendency to do that. And that's what I believe is happening to this. So, not that pretty, but... And then 96. 97. in 1998. So again, with the U.S. Mint and the way they did their packaging, they just were always all over the place. But I still like the way that it all looks out there. So there'll be no segment B to this because I just don't feel like flipping these out of there to the reverses. It's cumbersome. So I'll end this and I'll be back with segment 3. Segment 3. And these proof sets will run from 1999 to 2009. I could not fit the 2007, 8, or 9 on the table, so there will be a B to this segment. And this will include the silver state quarters. The state quarter program had started in 1999. And these ones here, I'm going to have the 50-cent piece, quarter, dime, nickel, and penny showing the obverse, and the quarters I'll just have flipped over to the states. 2000. 2001. Make our way over to 2002. 2003. I really did like this program. I like the fact that you got 5 silver quarters in these. Here's 2004. To 2005. And 2006. So I'll be right back with the final 3 years of the state quarter program. All right, I'm back with the final 3 years of the state quarter program. This is the 2007, 8, and 9. In 2007, they also started the $1 presidential coins. They even had its own box for the lens, which in following years they did not include anymore. So, U.S. Mint in its packaging sometimes. Anyway, here's 2007. And 2008. And then the 2009, which included a 4th lens. And we'll get to that 4th one in a bit. You'll notice there's no penny on the lens that it normally comes on. Also, they had 6 quarters for the United States territories and DC. The 4 presidential coins. And 4 pennies. The Lincoln years, celebrating his 200th birthday. So, pretty unique year for him to have 4 lenses. Normally they have 2 or 3. So it was a nice one. Anyway, we'll move on to segment 4. Segment 4. These proof sets will cover the years 2010 to 2018. I have the first 4 years up on the table now. This would start the American the Beautiful series for the quarters, and the presidential series continues. And so do the United States Mint's issues with packaging, as they decide to go with a red background for like 1 year, 2010. You'll see soon that they reverted right back to the black again. I also included the flag in the background of all these presidents, and then they stopped again. Or actually just that 1 year. Now here's 2011. And then we get to 2012, an expensive proof set. I see these go for a couple $100 online anymore, and wow, they've gotten very, very expensive. It's 2013. And the presidential dollars. All right, that covers these first 4 years. I'll be right back with the next 3. All right, back for the next 3 years, 2014, 15, and 16. So, 2014. $2015, $2016, and the last 3 $1 presidential coins. Only dead presidents are allowed to be on them, so that's going to round out that series. Even though the first Bush has died, I don't know when and if they're ever going to come out with a coin with him. But anyway, there's 3 more years. We'll round it out in the next segment to the end. And I'm back with the final 2 years of my proof sets. 2017 and 18, you'll see that there's 3 on the table. One is special. I'm sure many of you know which one that is, but let's start off with the 2017. To 2018. And to the special one, the 2018 Silver Reverse Proof Set. San Francisco came out with this, celebrating 50 years of minting proof coins. They're just beautiful. I wish they came out with these proof sets like this every year. One normal and one reverse proof. I'd be a buyer of both. I just love the way those coins look, reverse proof. Anyway, it's going to bring this proof sets video to a close. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and all those other good things. I'll see you on the next video.